Yo. Welcome to the We Outside Show. This is Hot 93.97 presents the We Outside Show. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Before we start our show, today's show is actually sponsored by the Major Suite Party Bus. You can reach out to Major Suite at 313-671-2124. You see the number right there. She's got everything you need from the Bluetooth radio, the party lights, TVs. They got 2 dance poles, and they got bottle coolers for you guys. They host everything from girls' nights to just playing on regular transportation. Hey, they even do those bachelor and bachelorette parties for you guys. You got prom coming up this year. Give them a call. All their pricing and information is right there on the bottom of the screen. Just reach out to them. That's the Major Suite Party Bus. Reach out to them again at 313-671-2124. All right, guys. The screen is froze. Well, I guess it's gonna be a great show because when things mess up, I mean, it's a great show. What's up to everybody that's out there in the world, man? We having a couple technical difficulties. The screen might be frozen on your end, but on our end, everything is still rolling. So while we're having these technical difficulties, what we're gonna do is wait for this to unfreeze. But outside of that, are you 21? Almost. Okay. Well, you can't play. So, guess just us. So, we are. Oh, there we go. What's up, everybody? This is your guy, Elante Mills. Here we are. Today is our Artistry Thursday. Every Thursday. And what? Every week, we are now featuring artists of all venues here. We got R&B, we got rappers, we got neo soul, we got whatever you need for your soul. But it's currently 34 degrees here in Metro Detroit, with a light breeze coming off the west here. Not too much going on. No rain. Hood meteorologist. No rain. Everything's well today. But thank you guys for tapping into the We Outside Show. Before we get into it, I want to introduce my co-host. We got DJ Shiesty, a.k.a. Shayna today, here with us today. Your auntie's favorite auntie. And we got Shelly here. You right there. She ain't nobody's auntie. Make sure you call her your cousin. And then we got our new cousin here with us today. Our new cousin's name is Lauren Nicole. Because I wanted to say Nicole Lauren for some reason.
It's okay.
So thank you for coming out. Before we get started, just to let everybody know, once you come over your cousin's house, you're always welcome here.
I'm glad.
Yeah, you're always welcome. We just let everybody know. Like, once you come here, you family. It doesn't matter. Do you play spades?
I don't.
Oh, man, that's 2 for 2. That's 2 for 2. You was born in the 2-0 with something that yeah. Ma, you supposed to be teaching her how to play.
I'm like no.
This is our, we normally play a little game. Well, okay. So before we get started, we got a little tradition here. What's up, everybody that's listening and watching around the world? Thank you for everybody that's listening. We want to tap into all our visual watchers. Like I said, man, we're very, very new on the production side, but our listeners are always banging here on Hot 93.97 Network. So we got a little tradition that we do here on the Hot 93.97. We're trying to get at 99 brand because, they need us and we need them. So everybody, reach into the bag, see what you get. It doesn't matter. You have to drink it no matter what.
No, I don't like mango.
Reach into the bag. What do you get?
No.
Only for the night. I'll let you switch it out. Only because it's not no guys here.
Peaches. I got this one at home.
You got peaches at home?
Yep. I got this one.
Let's see what I get. I got pineapple. Ain't too bad. So somebody just said we alcoholics. So we're not alcoholics, okay? We're having one drink doesn't make you an alcoholic, okay? You have to have several drinks, one after each other.
We can quit whenever we want.
Yes. All right, so let's take the shot. Shane, you gonna crack? We gotta wait on Auntie. We have to win. All right, you can be step auntie. Step aunties are cool. You want me to open that for you? What's up, everybody? Hey, everybody that's on the We Outside Live, this is our first time actually going live on this page. So thank you for everybody that's been watching out here. Like I said, today's show is actually sponsored by the Major Suite. You can reach out to them. I'll make sure I'll drop all the information again towards the end of the show. It's hot. I'm turning off the heat. Boy. I do. Listen, shout out to Carhartt. Let me tell you something. I be thinking I'm cool at work because I work with all these young people.
All right.
And I be standing like this at work. They be all cool with their coats on. And I was like, I'll take mine off, bro. This is hot. All their coats all cool and thin, you know. They don't care about the weather. They be freezing. They look good though, but I'm like, all right. So okay. It's okay. It's all love. It's okay. It's cool. It's all right. All love. Peace. Yeah, let's go. All right. To a great show. We know you're driving.
Like, I don't know.
And then you're not aged yet. Nope, not yet. Come back when you're 21.
Right.
You know, we'll water it down for you.
So September, October.
This is only
September, June.
This is only a shot.
My math is not math.
No, yeah. Your math is.
Yes.
You're doing algebra.
I
You are doing algebra. We got people. Oh no, sorry guys, we are not accepting any requests. This is a live show, guys. So everybody sending in requests. No, like people sending in requests to join. This isn't that type of party today, guys. But maybe next time when we do an impromptu live show on page, we can do that. So, man, let's get into it. Let's check the vibe of the room, man. How y'all doing today? Like, what's up? How y'all feeling? You feeling good?
Yeah.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
I found you on Instagram.
Which is so dope because when you reached out, I was like,
I found you on Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm like, who's this? I was listening to your music. I'm like, oh, this sounds real good.
yay!
Let me hurry up and get her in here before she unreachable. I said,
It's
already there.
for you guys though, for sure.
All right.
That music,
I'm always.
that music.
Man, it sounds really
That's
good.
fire.
Very nice.
Thank
Very
you
nice.
so much.
Thank you.
And I hate to be unbiased, but so as far, I don't know. We got to listen to the other girl music again now too.
With the deep voice?
Miss Monet.
I like Miss Monet too.
Oh,
They got similar
they got like
voices.
similar.
Yeah, like nice,
They got their
moody,
own
deep
very-
voices.
Yeah.
You know, like a little bit of Tony Braxton,
Ooh.
TLC, T-Bot, like that deep.
Yeah,
She had it too.
but everybody gonna say
Very-
I'm biased though, so it's okay
Why?
because they gonna say, oh, she light skinned, so he like her music. Because everybody swear, cause my wife light skinned. Everybody be like, oh, you only like people stuff because they like. I be like, what?
Dang.
It don't work today. The batteries ran out. So this is our bill. We shouldn't have to worry about this today because we don't have anybody to argue with.
Yeah.
Our co-host is in
Got
here. Sorry, put you out there like that, Ash. Yeah. So, how was y'all weekend? Well, week. My bad. How was y'all week? Monday through whatever today is. It's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday.
It's been cool. I still don't got a job.
Hey, it's okay.
I quit my job last week. So
Oh, you should.
you don't even know why, but period. She don't even.
She could be influencing negative behavior.
I don't know why. I quit. 'cause it was a race.
She quit.
So, I mean, like, so that nothing changed about that. So I just been at home.
Hey.
Been at home. I've been not working.
Stress free.
Yeah, I mean, I picked up the kids for school.
Uh-huh.
I dropped them off at school.
That's what's
Like she
up.
like
Right.
You want to know how I realized I was making some good money? Because I planned a vacation the first week of my new job. The first month of my new, I said, oh yeah. So give me that money, baby. I need all of that. They like, you want overtime? Absolutely not. I don't do overtime. This is my overtime right here.
Yes.
You can buy into this. Buy in at regular 40. We gonna put more hours into our dreams in 2024 than our jobs. Okay,
You better say it.
we got to.
You better say it.
So for the 10 people that just text my phone and said we froze, I know. I don't know what happened.
They don't
Life.
want us to be great.
So it's not the radio. It's YouTube.
Yeah.
So they be hating on us. YouTube be wanting us to follow all of these specific rules, and it'd be crazy because YouTube be want you to do X, Y, and Z, but then people post whatever they want, and I just be like, okay, you see a KKK video,
You sure can.
but you can't.
Somebody was talking about how poop isn't real on YouTube.
Wow.
You can say that, but you can't say never we done.
And they said sugar honey iced tea.
no, they said poop,
Oh, interesting.
but they were saying and they, no. You know what? I think he was saying it,
Sugar honey iced
but
tea.
he was saying it wasn't real, and I feel like that should be illegal.
It should be illegal. So everybody around the world, I hope you guys are getting ready. The Lions playing their first NFC championship this Sunday at 6:30 p.m.
We're winners.
ever in history. If you don't feel like a winner, you definitely should. If you've been like I said, I gotta be fair. I have been a Lions fan for a real long time up until recently. I'm still a supporter. I'm just a hater. I have to be. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna say I'm a major hater. I understand. See, there's the difference when you're talking to people who really played the game and people who are just fans. When you're just a fan, you feel like everything is hate. But when you've actually played the game, you'll understand where I'm coming from. Because it's not hatred. It's just like I understand the name of the game. The name of the game is football. It's not if I really like this team or not. Like I'm just a realist. The games that they lost, I knew they were gonna lose. That's just that's square business. I'm just like, oh, they're gonna lose these. Not because, and that's cool. But I've been but I mean, and you've been around longer than me too. So you know, I know you was a Lions fan when Harry was here. So did you help them build Ford Field? No, you definitely older than my mama. No. She was there. She helped them break stone at the Silver Dome when they was in Pontiac. See, I know she know about that because she was there when they first opened. Oh, okay. It's okay. Pat collection plate.
He's 2 years younger than us.
2 years.
That is approximately 18 to 24 months.
That's approximately wrong. So we gonna get into it because we're having too much fun today. So,
you talking about?
I'll talk about Shelly there. I'll talk about Shelly. Well, Ash ain't here to mess with Shelly, so she can get a break today.
Hi, Ash. I hope you watching.
Yeah, I hope you giving somebody a massage right now too. I hope this is very awkward for you.
Big large hand, nigga.
So we got a co-host. He tall as me.
Oh, wow.
He might be an inch taller than me.
Okay.
He's just like a really buff dude. Has a very, very loud voice.
Okay.
Hey man, Kevin here. He said Silver Dome. Wasn't Shano around when the Silver Dome was first built? That was in what, 19 or what?
Did you say too much?
Yeah. Did you
mean 1901?
Did you see the first football game?
The first football.
I'm gonna ask your mama.
Yeah. Listen, my grandma was born in 56. So my mama is
Your grandma was born in 56.
Yeah, so
Why are you lying?
my grandma, this is her birthday right there. My grandmother was born in 56.
Well, I guess my mom was born in 65.
Oh, see?
Mm-hmm.
Your mama was born in 65?
My mom was born in
Oh,
65.
your grandparents are just late boomers.
My mama was born in 60.
Was she?
Mm-hmm.
Man. So I know she know Martin Luther King for sure. Can you ask her?
No,
y'all take too long for y'all comebacks. It's okay. I'll leave y'all alone. So
you trying to say your mama old too?
no, first of all, I love that mama. Okay.
She don't know you.
She do know me. She love me. That's
Well,
why
your mama-in-law too.
that's why when I go over there, I be picking her up. She be like, pick me up. I'm like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Last time I seen her, she asked me to pick her up and give her a hug. Yeah. Yes, she did. They some haters. Her and my wife some haters. They be like, she don't like you. I went over there to ask her mama if I can marry her. She's like, oh shit. And then her husband got to arguing. He don't want to hear all that shit. Pour the liquor up. That boy said he want to marry her. Come on. I'm like, I was finna go, man. That's it. He was like, we gotta celebrate. That shit was funny. I know. I went over there on like a Tuesday or something. Yeah.
Is the day important? The day you go over there important when you land?
I think that is important because that's the day you let people let other people know that like, hey, this is what I'm doing.
We're doing here. What if they was like, hell no, nigga? What do you mean?
Oh, what year was you born? She didn't want to tell us. Kevin said it was born in 1975.
Oh.
No, not you. Silver Dome. Silver Dome was open 1975. So, all right, welcome guys to the We Outside show. Y'all know before we get started, we gotta play a little bit. We always gotta play. This is the Bells. We get into it a little bit. I doubt we really get into it. So today's a great day. I'm so happy to have everybody here. I hope everybody had a blessed week. Today's show, first half of our show is going to be focused on our artist of the night. Again, her name is Lauren Nicole. You can find all her music on
Instagram, Facebook, Pandora, Apple Music, Spotify.
Are you on Pandora too? Oh, you can go on my Pandora list now.
Yeah, any streaming platform.
Hey.
LAURYNNICHOLE.
Y'all heard what she said. All right, don't walk, run now.
Okay.
Get over there.
Yes,
So, welcome to the We Outside Show.
Thank you.
We are glad that you made it here. We do apologize for the wait.
It's all good. It's
Um,
all good.
we try to keep it semi-professional.
You guys have been
Uh,
the utmost
Semi
You guys are
semi-professional.
top tier.
Hey, I gotta say semi because this is we are. So, let's get into it. Let's do this. You guys want me to dive in, or you guys want to start? You know what? You ladies can start today
With what?
with this interview. You ladies can start with the interview.
No. No, you dare not.
Oh.
We gotta follow Alante's lead because that's. Go ahead. We gotta
Oh,
ask
you
her
guys don't want to start today?
Uh-uh.
I'm just trying to be a different leader.
I'm gonna play Alante. So tell me, what is your musical influence? Like, what made you decide to get into music?
That's
was
a
great.
very
She
beautiful.
did the-
That is something I would say verbatim. You did a really good job, by the way. Thank you.
That was great. Should I really answer the question?
Yes, you absolutely should answer that
You
now.
said my musical influence.
Yeah, what made you get into music? Like, what was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and do this.
Definitely my childhood drama.
Oh,
Yeah, I know most people are like,
Wow,
it was
okay.
Beyonce, or like,
Yeah.
it was this. No, she's one of my influences.
Uh-huh.
But I thought I was gonna be a dancer. I hurt myself, couldn't dance anymore, and through all the childhood trauma I was experiencing, dance was the only way that I could express like my pain and my hurt and like kind of like get out what I was feeling.
Mhm.
So then I just started writing in my notepad and like singing melodies, and like it was about my dad. Me and him have a terrible relationship. I have an album called Daddy Issues, and I wrote a song called Not Capable, and it kind of started from there. Like all the turmoil I was experiencing, like from him, how he was treating my mom, and kind of just like, this is gonna be my outlet since I don't have dance anymore.
Really? So you
Yeah.
said you stopped dancing.
Yeah, I did.
So how do you think dancing like translated into your music?
It definitely taught me like a lot of discipline and a lot of work ethic. Like I don't think I would be the artist I am without dance, because like I was in training, like I was in school 8 hours and then I go to dance 6 hours. And
That's
that was
wild.
like 6 days a week. The only break I got was Sunday.
Okay,
So-
what type of dance though?
I did ballet, hip hop, jazz, lyrical, contemporary,
Yeah.
Time out.
everything you can think
Never
of.
African. You ever try African?
We
You
did
went to
do it.
church. You went to church on Sunday too.
Yeah.
So you never got a break.
I didn't. You're right.
Just not a
She
break.
had me up at 11 a.m.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
listen.
had to go to the service.
You dance at church too?
I did. I did the
Period.
sign language
Me
thing
too.
with the.
Really?
Yeah. So,
Pretending to sleep on Sunday never works. I've tried it.
Whose house?
I tried it in with
We
my
go to
mama.
church when we sick.
Listen,
I used
You
to play
lay
on
on
the
the
road.
road,
I'm
you lay
like,
on
sick,
the
I got a
pew.
cough. She's like, you better
My
get up and
parents
the
was
Lord gonna
pastors,
heal
you
you.
lay on the pew, and the Lord will heal you.
The Lord will
Like,
heal
I'm
you.
not
Yes. Yes.
down there.
They don't care.
slide by with some oil now.
Okay. They don't care.
My mama didn't put so much oil on my head. I said, I know I'm blessed.
Dare not wipe it off.
You bet not wipe it off. Let it run down.
You know,
Listen, you cannot play. Look,
Rub it in.
one thing I learned when you get woke up on Sunday, don't I like just don't even give them a hard time.
Yeah.
Do what they because you're gonna make it worse.
You are.
I learned that
You
lesson
are.
because I made my mama mad. She was about to make us breakfast, pancakes, sausage, eggs. She ended up just making me some oatmeal. I was like,
I should.
I should have kept my mouth closed.
Ours is with my granny. Like if you spend the night with granny house, oh, you automatic. You already know. You in church. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
They turn that radio on early morning.
So 6 language. How many languages?
She
Oh my God. Dance styles. My bad. Listen, when you were saying it, I'm like,
Yeah. Six
So,
dance styles. It was
6
wild.
dance styles.
Yeah, my first gig was the Detroit Pistons. Actually, I danced for them when I was 9 until I was 13. So yeah, it was a team called the Mob Squad, very hip hop oriented. And Oscar Hernandez, he worked me like a dog.
Okay.
Like I think he also taught me like that discipline, that work ethic, and like the adrenaline for performance.
Mhm.
Like that was my first like thousands of people halftime show. So I feel like it just is preparing me for what I'm gonna do in the future for touring and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
You're
It was
probably
like,
good in front of a crowd.
thank God.
Like,
Which is yeah. It actually, you know what's crazy? I get so nervous to perform. Like
Really?
singing, dancing was easy because that was like from 2 years old to a certain amount of time. But performing and singing was like scary for me. Yeah, because I feel like with dancing, if you mess up, you can just keep dancing.
Yeah.
If you're singing,
Everybody
everybody
knows.
everybody's like, "Girl, get off the stage."
They didn't know it was supposed to happen.
Yeah. So it's it was rough. But I took a lot of time to artist develop at the same time. I went to Star Factory and Oak Park. And I just didn't want to skip steps. I feel like it's easy to be like, I want to be this overnight sensation. And I like didn't want to do that because I'm like, if I make it, I don't want to like get it and like it's gone because I didn't have the capacity to like keep it. So I was developed for like 3 years and like did the performance training and did the whole vocal coaching thing. I haven't had much of it, but I just wanted to make sure that was a step I took to kind of set me up for the future.
And that feels better too, knowing that you put in that hard work too.
Yes,
So it's just
yes,
that gratification.
100%. It's important. I feel like it's important to people think like investing is just like money. It's like you have to invest time, energy, grinding in general, like sacrificing your like staying up late nights and like going to work the next morning or not going to parties or not drinking or not, having fun. Because I'm about to be 21. Most of the kids my age are like, girl, come to the club with us. Yeah. I'm like, I'm working. So yeah.
That really set the difference. I try to teach my son that really set the difference. And just growing up and focusing on your dreams. Like, don't get me wrong, it's always a time to have fun. Like you're always gonna find time to have fun. But when it's your time to shine, like sometimes you gotta make sacrifices in certain areas of your life so you can be successful, so you can have fun later. Because I'm quick story real quick. I used to work at McDonald's when I was 22. There's a guy there, his name's Mr. Jesse. Sweetest guy you have ever met. 77 years old, 10 kids, working at McDonald's, making $10 an hour. That was, you know what I'm saying? He said you could be like me or you could be like you. Which one do you want? You know what I'm saying? That was a big break for me in my life because he was like, he worked, and there's nothing wrong with he was doing janitorial work at McDonald's. Like he was living, but that's not the type of life I want to live when I get 70. I don't want to work that hard. So I want to have fun later on in life. You know what I'm saying? You want to travel, you want to spend the money, you want to reap the seed that you sowed. So
because what's the point? You're not really living if you're just working the entire time.
True, definitely. That was a good question.
That's great.
Yeah, that was a really good question.
What age did you realize? Like, when did you develop? Well, not develop, but realize you had your voice.
I want to say like probably age 13. I always knew I like wanted to be an entertainer of some sort. I just thought I was going to be Beyonce's background dancer, and that didn't happen. But I used to like sing in the shower a lot, or just like I'm always humming, and like it's like an unconscious thing. And my mom's like, you need to like post something on social media because you keep humming around this house. So I posted a video on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and I got a really good reaction. And then I did this video where I asked people to rate my singing 1 to 10. It was called Monkey App at the time, and the video got like 500,000 views. And I was like, okay, I think I could do this. And I was like, I was 15 when the whole viral thing happened. So 13 overall though, when I was like starting to do like covers and stuff.
So Beyonce and who else are your influences when you're like who else is influencing you?
Beyonce, Billie Eilish, Doja Cat. That's really like my main people. I like Drake and like Nicki Minaj. She was like I try to say like a variety of like alternative and like rap and like pop, just to keep me well-rounded as a songwriter as well. But definitely like Beyonce and Billie Eilish are like my top like 10. Like Billie Eilish for songwriting purposes and Beyonce for work ethic and performance. Yeah.
So if you could win any Grammy, this is a random question. If you could win, I know this is so random. If you could win a Grammy for anything, what would you win a Grammy for?
I want to say Songwriter of the Year.
Songwriter?
Yeah, I want to win that so bad. Just because I like in my songs, I write everything I do, and it's like I pour my heart out in my songs. Like, and it's crazy because I talk about some of the most vulnerable things somebody can talk about. So I think it's beautiful when you can turn your pain into art that can be consumable for somebody else to like listen to and be healed from. So yeah, I think Songwriting of the Year.
I think that's what women love too, especially with affirmative in music, is some vulnerability.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how much women idolize, like other Black women idolize, like Mary J. Blige. I saw her documentary, and I was like, oh, it's just not me. Like black woman in the whole world feels this way about Mary
Yes.
J. and the songs that she has written. That's why we all agree, like, she may not be the best, like, as far as when it comes to, like, vocals,
Yes,
but
her
it's all,
pain,
it's
her
something in her.
story.
Yeah. So I
Yes.
100% agree that would be an awesome one.
Thank you.
That sounds wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you. I agree with the Mary J. Blige thing.
Yeah. Like, I didn't know how influential she was too. Just black women everywhere.
general,
Like,
yeah.
why I didn't know why it was we loved her until I saw her story
Mm.
and how much it influenced what she wrote.
Yeah.
I said, oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And we feel it all.
Yes.
Same thing with Beyonce is why we always scream when she puts it
Oh
out.
God,
What she doing now is
you
because
feel it.
we feel it.
You can feel when somebody puts their heart and soul into
Yeah.
something, and when they're being authentic to themselves. Like, and that's why it conveys so well. When you're not being yourself, that's where you get like, okay,
We feel authentic anymore.
right. It's like
Okay.
a side eye you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cookie cutter performer. She's
Right.
doing something to be seen.
Yeah. And there's a huge difference for wanting to be seen versus you feel like you have a passion and purpose for something. So you gotta be careful, because if you're not doing it for the right reasons, first off, you'll quit real quick.
Yeah.
Because you are expecting these overnight results, and like even where I am right now is like 7 years in the making. Really 18, because I started dancing at 2, and that's where it all started.
Uh-huh.
But you know, it takes time and patience.
Did you go to performing arts school?
I didn't.
Really?
I didn't. No, I just went to regular school.
That's
That
what
was
the I got your question in.
No, what was the question?
What high school did you go to?
Oh,
Oxford High School.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yes,
really?
I did. Yeah.
That's Uncle County, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oxford. I did like dance. I can dance now. Couldn't dance back then because I had the boot and I had to go to physical therapy. But as I got older, it healed a little better. So I did dance in high school. Did like the pep rallies. I did even like the cheer dance team vibes. But yeah, not really any like training. I did like a Broadway musical one time. So a little experience
nice.
in certain things.
Yeah. A little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything.
I gave what you said.
Yeah.
Jack of all trades.
Thank you, God.
no, that's right. No, that's right. Somebody's just like, "What's up?
What's up?
What's up, guys? How you guys doing?"
Feeling
Welcome back to the We Outside Show. This is Hot 93.97 Network, and we are your late night Thursday night show. Here are my great host. I got Shelly Shells here and DJ Shanae, aka DJ Shiesty. Yeah, Shanae. And we have our artist of the night, Lauren Nicole. And we got me. I don't know what my role is. So
It's a little bit of everything.
just do everything. But it's okay because my new team is working. So it's a beautiful thing to have. So you got anything for us, Shayna? Before I take over on Diana. What's that lady name? She's had the best interviews, I swear to God.
Diane Sawyer.
Yeah, she's had the best interviews.
That's why she's Diane Sawyer. She's been doing like 100 years.
Right, I was like,
Bless
yeah.
her.
She's like 119.
Is she really?
I don't know, but I
Wow.
assume so, right? I don't know.
Like, I don't know.
She has to be older than my grandma.
Yeah, she probably is.
She has to be.
Was she out the same time as Quinn, the medicine woman? I don't know. I'm sure you don't know nothing about that.
I was like,
Hey, I'm sure you don't know nothing about that. I know you watch Perry on the Farm. I know you
Ooh, what?
I know you watch
What is that?
Prairie on the Farm. I know you watched that when you was a kid. That was the only.
Little House on the Prairie?
No. Not talking about that. It's a much different show.
I don't know. What
Much
that
different
is.
show. Much different show.
What's it called?
It's on Tubi. Okay.
First of all, you said Tubi. Tubi wasn't even.
You ain't be making up stuff.
Anyway.
First of all,
It's called Farm on the Prairie.
Nah, I was just messing around. So that movie clip I sent you earlier, hilarious. Absolutely. We're gonna start doing movie reviews here. Yeah, it was great. So
Miss Lauren.
yeah, there you go.
So, if you had to choose like an era, like for example, me, I always said I wish I was like in my early 20s, like in the 90s, because I love like 90s R&B,
Yeah.
hip hop, all that. But if you could choose like a different era to live in with like the music, culture, all that, what would you choose?
that's a great question. Maybe like 80s. I kind of just like the overall aesthetic of what 80s was, like Afro and like bright colors, and I don't know. I feel like it was just a fun time. Like I feel like it was just so much pressure on the girls now. I mean, there was pressure back then, but our generation now is just like gender sometime, like it's sometimes. I mean, there's pressure back then. But our generation now is like gender sometime, like it's sometimes. I mean, there's pressure back then.
Okay, so listen, let me tell you guys something. Don't get to comment on our stuff. Hey, bro. He's like, it's a lot of feminine energy in there right now. That's because it's an interview. Okay, it's because it's an interview. You see that? They say Artist Thursday, bro. It's an interview. That's why. So every week we have a unsigned talent, and we speaking it to existence because we are going after artists that obviously we don't know, so we're trying to learn them and we're trying to help them meet all our followers so we can all help each other. So what I want you guys to do is if you guys go on our Instagram page and you go look at the few last posts that we have in our story, you'll actually see Lauren Nicole, her work. You'll actually see her tag there as well. You can actually just tap on her page, add her, and you can listen to all that music that she has available. She also has a post that's kind of going around with all her music playing. That's how I found you. And so make sure you guys check that out there, man, when you get a chance. I'm sorry, I had to. Yeah. And and we're not doing this week. No inboxes, okay, guys. All right. We get last week after Joy left. Oh, who's that? Is she single? Who's that? Is she married? Like she clearly said on air, I'm married. She was like, I'm married. Yeah, I was like, listen, she don't want y'all. Yeah, Tuesday show. This is a great show, by the way. And you guys check out Joy. She's a branding coach. Her information is on our page. She helps with all branding. She's an excellent coach. So whatever you need from her, tap in with her. The second half of the interview is actually sponsored by Harper's Vending. You can reach out to Harper's Vending at 313-805-5417. You can actually find Harper's Vending on all platforms. They have everything you need, all vending needs from A to Z. Get any snack that you may or may not find here or outside of the States. So with that being said, like I said, you can find those guys on all platforms, Harper Vending, Instagram, TikTok, wherever you social media at, for you young people out there, okay? Just whatever you guys do. Oh, We Outside is now on Snapchat, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and we'll be on Apple, we'll be on Spotify, and iHeartRadio within the next coming months. So please watch out for that. We will be launching all of that. So since you're here, I'll just let you know. This summer, what we're going to do is take every artist that's been here. We're going to create an artist showcase. And we're going to film this for free. We just let people just sell their own tickets. And that's all your requirement is. And have 2 songs. So definitely, listen, the artists that we had in, I think it'll be a great show. Might cry at the end. So far, we had some superb. Yeah. Even a rapper, the guy that was here Tuesday, really great artist. Yeah.
Look at me learning local artists and stuff.
Yes, he's from Highland Park, really good guy. So we'll tap into his music after the show. So
that, like, listening to your stuff, it really sound like my playlist, like something I would ask.
yeah, that's fire.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Give me like, I don't know, I can't put nobody else's name on it. It's like it's your own sound.
Wow.
So
I really appreciate that.
So it's your own sound.
That's really dope. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, it's your own sound. I'm a music connoisseur. Just like they are. So let's dive a little deep into these questions here. Do you guys got anything else for I'll take over? You sure?
Go ahead.
Y'all positive?
No,
right.
we're honored that you let us.
You guys been great.
And
Listen,
we appreciate you.
I'm just trying to be a better leader in 2024. Okay? I'm just trying. I'm trying to be a better
We
leader.
may be random.
Hey, it's okay.
But what's your favorite word to scramble? I don't know.
It's okay.
But you know.
It's okay. So you said you went to Oxford High School. You learned 6 type of dances.
Yes.
Church on Sunday.
Yes.
That's your mama.
Yes.
Hey, mama.
Hey, Mom. Stay in the word.
Hey,
Protecting.
definitely.
Right?
Listen,
Mhm.
mama ain't gonna leave. So you said you had an album. I kind of heard it, but I kind of wanted to make sure. You said Daddy Issues.
That's my second one. My first one was 17.
That's deep. That's very vulnerable. A lot of people will never address their daddy issues, and when they do, it's a little too late.
Yeah, no, you're so right.
It's too late.
You're so right.
So I commend you on that. I think that's great to do at such a young age. A lot of little black girls and black boys suffer with that. Please leave us with that album information so we can shout out all our listeners and viewers.
Daddy Issues, like I said, on all streaming platforms.
Y'all heard it. Stream it now. Run it up.
Yes.
So-
Into detail on that album.
Listen, you got to. So they already took my first question because I asked everybody what high school they went to because it gave me an idea of where's everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, so where are you from originally?
Pontiac.
Pontiac. Okay,
Yes, Yaktown.
Okay.
Really? Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's hometown.
we have a one of our radio hosts lives in Pontiac. Yeah,
I love that. Tina.
I ain't no Tina live in Pontiac.
she lives in Pontiac.
Yes. Yaktown.
Listen, I used to love Pontiac when I was younger. I don't want to tell my age now. So love Pontiac back in the day.
But he, at the end of the day, it was right after the thing happened. Yeah, so actually I was glad that we did not get him in there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
it's
a blessing
literally
in
that
disguise.
year. Oh, you have no idea.
For real?
Like they
Yeah.
locked down his school because it was right in the area. So they locked down all the schools.
Yeah,
that
that
time.
was
And I'm
insane.
running through the parking lot like a crazy lady with my shoes in my hand at work. Like,
Yeah, that was scary. That was scary.
Yeah.
God works in mysterious ways.
He does. You think he's like saying no, but he's just saying I'm
He's saying,
protecting you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's the process behind what's the writing process for you? Like what goes on for the writing process?
So the first part is kind of like I can't like force myself to write, which is the craziest thing. Every time I try to like force it, it doesn't work. It's like this like connection I feel like I have with God. He'll kind of just be like, he'll give me like this feeling. I kind of get like hot. And he's like, go try to write something. So I go to like YouTube, or I have a producer in Brazil. His name's Martin Speeds. He produced like most of my Daddy Issues album, most of my 17 album.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. I'm like Brazil. He can't even speak English, but we connect so well musically. We've been talking over WhatsApp. He was mixing and mastering all that stuff. So yeah, I like listen to the beats and I kind of just like get a melody flowing, and then I'll like go on my voice memo and be like, and then like name whatever the topic I want to talk about. Go to my notepad. I write like what the concept is and write this big paragraph of like all I want to say. And then when I listen to the beat, I go back to listen to the melodies, and it's like, okay, how can I say this in a way that could be dope in the song? And it kind of just flows. Like when I'm hot, it just comes out. God just gives me. That's what I call it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you listen to any Detroit artists?
Not really.
Okay, that's cool.
I mean, well,
I just like to ask.
Cash Dolls, Asada Babies, Skilla Babies.
Okay.
But it's not consistent.
That's cool because I'm out of it too right now. I'm on some I'm not listening to like death music, murder music right now. So I'm big on that right now.
Yeah.
So right now I'm listening to like a lot of R&B, a lot of country, a lot of Afro beats.
Yeah.
I love Jessie Murph. I think she's a.
You know Jessie Murph?
Do I? What? I love Jessie Murph. You the first person I ever heard that like her. Everybody else be like, who's that? I heard. And Jelly Roll was just here. Yeah. I like both of them.
She's actually another inspiration. I forgot to even
Really?
say her.
What's your favorite song by her?
What is it called? What is it? It goes that's my anxiety.
Okay. I know you're talking about I like that. Of course I like Wild Ones. That's fire. And I like how was that song? Something about her moving back to Texas and the other he get all the good stuff. Yeah, I like that song too.
I like how she's kind of going to the country route.
Yeah.
Because before it was kind of more like alternative, like FU, like talk her anxiety and her, but now it's like country loving.
She gives me like trap country vibe.
Yeah.
Like she has a very southern voice.
Yes.
But
very soulful.
Yeah, but she got that country beat. She got that country beat, but with the hard backdrop of like bass from R&B. I mean from rap hip hop.
Yes.
So I like it. Like it's dope.
I love that he knows who she is.
Listen.
She's not gonna look her up.
I know that. I kind of figured you didn't know who that was. So on a Jessie Murphy. So when we leave, I'll play some of her music in my car. It's phenomenal.
So she's like trap country.
That's what I call her.
Like,
Her voice is very unique.
it is.
Yeah, she's almost like a country Amy Winehouse.
Okay,
Yes,
I love
that's
Amy
what I
Winehouse.
love
I used to
Amy.
love Dixie Chicks. Like, I like that kind of country.
Okay.
So, you know, we
It's
don't
just
see
like
what
so
it
weird.
says.
Yes.
Yeah, Beyonce went country for a little while.
Okay.
She definitely did.
Okay.
Do you have any? Do you listen to a lot of country? No.
Country's actually my least favorite.
So what's your favorite
I agree.
genre of music?
Probably like alternative or like pop music.
So can you give me your top 5 pop songs?
Oh my gosh, that's so hard.
Is it
Yeah.
what?
I can't even tell you off the top of my head. Mostly like I'm a Doja Cat fan.
Okay.
So what's that song? Say So. I love that song. Her. Taylor Swift has some really dope pop songs. For sure. Do you listen to Taylor Swift?
I like Taylor Swift, but I can never really tell when some songs are like pop or when they're just like.
True, yeah. She kind of dabbles in everything.
Yeah, because I know like she started out as country.
and then she
Like when
did
I
the
first
switch.
started watching like liking Taylor Swift, she definitely was an all. She was like 16 though. She was a
Yeah,
country
she was
artist.
full on
She was
country,
really- Yeah,
country,
I don't
yeah.
really know when pop like started. So I don't know what's
Yeah.
considered pop for her or
Yeah.
country anymore.
Yeah.
Who, Taylor Swift?
Yeah, but I like her as an
I
artist.
I thought she was.
She's like white
Yeah,
girls like Beyonce, and I love that for them. I
Yeah,
love
she
that.
is.
Yeah, like she's like white girls Beyonce. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I-
know.
She is though.
I love it. Yeah, I honestly can't name like my top 5 off the head though.
It's okay. It's okay.
Pop is a hard genre.
It is.
Pop
Like,
is a hard
yeah,
genre.
like, what is- Yeah, because like every once in a while, black artists they'll do like at least when they're kind of they'll do like one R&B and then pop. R&B,
Yeah.
pop. Beyonce did it. Like Usher does it. Chris
Yeah,
Brown
everybody.
does
True,
it.
even
Everybody.
Drake, I consider
Yeah,
him a pop
and
artist.
I always hate the pop ones. It's like
Really?
like even when I'm like Alexa play music by Usher, and when they get to those some, I'm just baby tonight, dig I'm like please skip this song. Alexa, R&B. Yeah, because I'm just like that's what I think of when I think of pop. Or like Summertime when Chris Brown does this pop.
Got you. I get that.
So I gotta. So have you ever listened to any 90s R&B?
Yeah, definitely. I can't name those off the top of my head.
No, that's
My
cool.
My mom used to play it a lot in the house.
Okay,
So,
that's good. That's good to know.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
And my grandpa, they were always playing like old school music.
Okay,
So,
we gonna start checking IDs.
I can't.
right, like you're too young.
No, you're not too young. Because I feel like music. I don't feel like music has an age. I feel like music is the person that walks into a room and is accepted by everybody, no matter your color, creed, religion, or race. Music is so influential in the world right now. So it is. It really is. Like, I listen to Humane Bouquet. He is French, and I don't have a clue on what that man is saying. But all I know is when he's singing. He's the guy with those missing teeth in the front.
Wait.
Listen, he's an amazing. So when we take a break, I'll play you out. Listen, amazing, very amazing. So that's super dope. That's crazy. It is universal.
That's
Hey,
like American artists like Brazil.
yeah.
All the whole thousands and thousands of people know your song, and then they get done singing it, and they go back to their language.
So where would you start a tour at? Where would you start your tour, and where would you end it at?
Oh, I definitely started in my hometown.
Okay.
Pontiac, for sure.
Okay.
Because Pontiac has shown me so much love. Like,
That's
that was,
real.
Like, my biggest prayer, like, God, please, like, make me visible to my city. Because I think it's just always cool when your hometown, like, if your hometown can rock with you, everybody else can. You know what I
That's
mean?
true.
And most of the time, it's usually everybody else catches on before your hometown. So
Yeah.
I was just grateful that they like gave me a chance and really like rocked with me and booked me for the performances and everything. So Pontiac, definitely Detroit too, just because that's like the center of
Yeah,
Michigan.
Pontiac is like Detroit little brother.
Right. It's like a little side,
Yeah, you
little
know.
appetizer. And Detroit's like the main course.
Yeah.
Where would I end it? I definitely want to go to states like LA, New York, Atlanta,
Okay.
Chicago.
Okay,
I like international one day.
definitely. Hey, it'll definitely be there for you. It'll be there for you. You already got the work ethic, obviously.
Thank you.
You're putting in the work, and that's what's most important. And then the business side of this,
Yes.
which is big because a lot of people just want to go on YouTube and make music, but they don't really understand the residuals. They don't really understand the backplay. we get so much music people send us. I listen to it. I know they don't own it, and yeah,
Which is so important. You have
That-
to.
you need to own these records. So that's super big. So when you're making, I hate saying I'm trying to get away from that word. When you're making your records, or you're coming up with an album, is there some type of feeling that you have behind that? Like, what is the message you're trying to put out there behind the album? Like the one we'll just go with the last album you released. What's the message behind that album?
So Daddy Issues, it definitely was just me trying to like express to people that like if you're going through this, you're not alone. I feel like trauma and mental health and just things that we experience on a day to day as humans, like emotions, something as simple as emotions. I feel like a lot of us we fake it. Like we walk around with smiles on our faces, no matter what we're going through, and it's like you show up and everybody's like, "Hi, how are you? You good?" And you're like, "I'm okay," and then you're not okay though. So it was me just kind of like showing like it's okay to be vulnerable, it's okay to be emotional.
I'm about to swipe this in front of you.
Yeah, go ahead.
You can talk right into that.
Okay, yeah. So just me showing like it's okay to be emotional, it's okay to be vulnerable, and it's okay to like tell your story. Like I feel like it could be easy to be afraid of judgment or people's opinions, or another thing, being ashamed of like your reality. It's easier to live in a fantasy than it is to be realistic about like where your life is. But I feel like that's what makes like music and your story so beautiful. Like it allows everybody to connect to you. Like it's not this fake facade. And I wanted to just be real. So I thought it was important to convey that because I know a lot of people deal with daddy issues or just childhood trauma, mental health on a day-to-day basis, and it's hard.
That's crazy. I couldn't have gave a better answer.
Oh,
That's like that's deep. And the only reason I say that is because like you're young.
Yeah.
We call it spade a spade.
yeah.
You're young, and I think like the fact that you can communicate that over. So they want to know the name of the song.
Which one?
Just
Or just daddy issues in general?
so that
album is called
Daddy's Issue. Daddy
Yeah.
Issues. And that album's already out, correct?
Yes, 21 songs.
So it's 21 songs. It's already out. You can find it on whatever platforms that you have or
Yes.
that you own.
Yes.
Go check it out. The artist's name is Lauren Nicole. You guys should see it on the other side of your screen. If you don't, YouTube,
Pandora, Apple Music,
Apple
Spotify.
Music, Spotify, your church, my church,
everything.
wherever music. Listen, she said it's out here. Okay,
Yeah.
that's how I found it. I just seen it scrolling on Instagram. We actually have a lot of poetry friends in common. Yeah, I'll be doing poetry.
Dope.
Yeah,
I can see that for you. I can see it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Spell what for you? I'm trying. I don't know who this is, but they're like, spell it for me. I'm trying to
My
see
name?
if it make my list. I'm like, okay. So I'm gonna have one of my colleagues drop that information for you. Just give me 1 second. So one of you guys can go on YouTube and just drop her name in the YouTube messages, or you can just go on the live on my page and just drop it on there because everything should pop up there.
I appreciate you wanting to find it.
Yeah, it's
He said the artist name. Yeah.
yeah. Listen, the voice is dope. I ain't hold you up. She just almost sang 3 songs sitting right here. Okay, so the talent is definitely there. Okay, I will say we've been very very good at finding people who actually have talent. And it's not to say everybody doesn't have talent, but
I get it.
Music isn't for everybody.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's like, just to say the truth.
No, seriously,
I
music
get
is
it.
not for every. I used to be a rapper.
Really?
Heck
Wow.
yeah. It's over with now.
Really?
Yeah, it's over with. Got
Yeah.
kids, got life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's yeah, I got kids, I got life, so I ain't care about it anymore.
Yeah.
But behind all of that,
Mhm.
When you're creating this sound,
Mhm.
obviously I feel like this is personal for you.
Yeah.
I think it takes a lot of willingness to make this type of music.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of little girls out there
Yes.
that don't have a dad.
Yeah.
So what type of advice would you give to those little girls out there that are suffering from not having a dad in their life? Because obviously you put your heart to this album that
Yeah.
you created.
Yeah.
So what type of message would you give to them?
I'd say my biggest thing for sure that I had to learn for myself is that as bad as it hurts that they're not there, I'm okay without him. You know what I mean? Like it's a very hard, sad reality to accept because ideally you don't want to live without someone who's supposed to be there for you.
Mhm.
But really just knowing that you're gonna be okay and that the toughest times do get easier. And that it just takes a lot of patience with yourself, being gentle with yourself and understanding that healing isn't linear. It's gonna be up and down, it's gonna feel like a roller coaster. And you're gonna have setbacks and you're gonna have great days, but at the end of the day, like I feel like God doesn't make us go through things for no reason. And I feel like if God is allowing you to go through something, it's always meant for testimony to help somebody else. So yeah, just know it's gonna be okay. You're gonna get through it. And don't be afraid to like look at yourself in the mirror and heal and go to therapy. Like if you need somebody to talk to, go to therapy, talk to your mom. And some people feel like they can't talk to moms and dads and parents. But just make sure you're talking to somebody or finding something where you can express yourself to cope because those emotions, like abandonment is not easy. Like it's very hard. You go through a lot of inner, like I went through a lot of self-worth, self-value, identity issues because I internalized it. Like, what's wrong with me that he doesn't want to be in my life? Or why does he treat me like this kind of thing? So it really just causes you to have a lot of mental turmoil. And that's why it's so important. Like you said, don't heal too late. Yeah. Because after it's too late, you're going to be like projecting your trauma on everybody else.
You're going to be stuck.
Yeah.
And it's not fair to make other people suffer. Yeah. And, of course, there's never a time limit on how long it's going to ever take you to heal.
Yeah, 100%.
But I do think that while you're healing, you should heal by yourself.
You do.
Or heal with family. So,
yeah.
You're not dragging anybody else
along. You're not bleeding on people that didn't cut you.
Definitely. And we know how that goes.
Yeah, it takes a lot of self-awareness, a lot of self-reflection, and that's the thing that people don't want to do. It's easy to be like to always like point the finger, and I always say like there is a lot of situations where we are the victim, but there's also a role that we play in being the victim, and it's like I used to say all the time. I used to get into these toxic relationships because of the example I had growing up. Yeah, I was attracted to people like my father. I didn't know anything else. Yeah. So it became like, oh my God, why do I keep getting treated like this? But I had to wake up and be like, okay, you're allowing this. You're not, self-reflecting and saying, okay, what do I need to fix within myself so I'm not attracted to this type of person and I can end up in a healthier situation.
That's real.
Yeah.
I always have this thing where I just say, don't be a victim, be a victor.
Yes. Yes.
You understand? Yeah, you went through some things.
Right. You overcame it.
You're either gonna stay stuck in that spot or you're
gonna grow.
Yeah. Exactly.
And it's important to grow, or else I feel like I used to say, I don't want to let my trauma define like me or who I am. You have to just really like let it make you stronger. And like I said, be a testimony to somebody else. Cause we be thinking we'd be alone in these feelings. But if you just sit down and talk to somebody, you are more similar than we think.
Facts. So. We are. It's crazy. Does life be life?
Shoot, that is the quote
of the century. It does. So that was deep. Thank you for sharing that.
No problem.
That's really hard for people to, be open and honest like that. It really is, especially in the world that we live in now. Everybody's so picky and judgmental and just everybody's
ruthless.
Weird. Yeah, I'm not even call it ruthless. They just hurt people and they trying to project their issues on everybody else. But the fact that you're using your platform for your music to make a safe space for other young girls, I think that's amazing.
Thank you.
I wish the best for your career.
Thank you.
You don't hear that.
Wow.
People trying to. I'm gonna use my platform to help somebody out there who look like me, who may have been through the same things as me. So I really do, because you get a lot of people and you're like, oh, what's your music about? I was just smoking some weed one day, and
I just talked to somebody who said that.
It just happened, and it's like that's it, because you have to have, you doing music, you have to have some type of work ethic behind it. You have passion for this. Yeah. So you putting in hours that you haven't been paid for yet.
Yes.
And when you doing this in this type of business, you're getting ready for a check that hasn't come yet. Yeah. So when you cash it, you have to, everything on the inside of you needs to be already prepared for what's ahead of you.
Exactly.
So the fact that you're realizing like what you need to do, what you need to take care of.
Yeah.
And you at 20, listen, me at 20, totally different me right now. And you know, I mean, things happen, life happens, but
Yeah.
the fact that you're able to bounce back from that at such a young age, I applaud you on that.
Thank
That's
you.
really big.
Thank you.
So please keep doing what you're doing.
Oh,
Like that's
appreciate
really
it.
dope.
Thank you.
Definitely keep doing that. So let's kind of get to some fun stuff. That was cool. So did you play any sports growing up?
I tried. I was terrible at sports.
Okay.
So bad. I tried basketball. I didn't try out for a team, but I just used to, try to put it in the back. I used to make some baskets, but as far as like, I don't even know the terminology, but being on guard and
Yeah.
doing the little dribble. You
I always felt like that. When
That's
I was like,
true.
Dancing is a sport.
Dancing
that
is
is
a sport.
actually true. It is.
Yeah.
I did dance.
Okay.
That was my sport.
Definitely.
Yeah. Yes. It's
That's-
because you need a lot of breath control, a lot of adrenaline, a lot of like. Yes,
Oh,
that's
do
an
you?
exercise. I tried
Uh-huh.
volleyball too. Volleyball
I don't
didn't work
dance.
out.
So
He said, I don't dance.
I got like a little.
Little two-step?
I got a little 6-step.
Okay. He said
I got
six
six
step.
steps, and then that's it for
Six
me.
step. Okay.
That's it for me. After that, that was
Yeah,
really dope.
Sports are.
So, all right, you said you're from Pontiac.
Yes.
So I gotta kind of alternate. I gotta kind of move some of our questions. So normally we play a game. It's
Okay.
called "How Detroit Are You?" But you're from Pontiac.
Right.
I've been in Pontiac before.
Yeah.
But we have a big gap in age. So I'm sure all the places I went to are completely closed down at this point in life.
Yeah.
I'm 100% sure they closed. I was
Yeah.
not even a guess.
Yeah.
I know Clutch Cargo is closed because I drove past that. It's closed. Tonic is closed. Tiki Bob is closed. All that stuff is closed. But you know what's still open out there? The Coney Islands.
I was just about to say that. Altadonna.
Coney Islands are still open.
Yes. they
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Chicken is dry.
Oh,
Mm.
that's unfortunate.
That's why I started to go to.
Yeah, the orange one, the one with
Then
the orange
lady,
on it.
She worked at both of them. I was like, how you holding down at both Coney Islands?
Because so she getting more tips at
We
one
get
than
my
the other
Coney
one.
Island check. That's
I like when you go to
funny.
Coney and they always call you baby or something else. They be like, "Hey baby, what you want?" I be like,
Right. I'm not your baby.
"Thank you for asking.
Right.
Can I get a?" I already know sometimes I don't know what I want when I call them, but I know once they answer the phone, if they mean, I order something real quick and easy. If they nice, I order what I really want.
Yeah.
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 I order what I really want. And extras.
Mhm.
You can't do all of that. It's wild out here. So what's a normal day for you? Like you'll walk through getting ready for a show. Do you have like
Like a regimen that I did.
yeah, like do you have like a walkthrough? Like what do you do? Like how
Um,
do you mentally and physically get ready for a show?
really being alone.
That's real.
I have to be like other than my mom, she keeps me centered. But even after like up until like an hour before the show, she can't even be around me because I don't know. I feel like to perform, like I'm naturally, I can't say I'm like shy, but I'm shy. Like
Okay.
I wouldn't naturally want to be seen. That's not like
Mm.
my first instinct. I really don't like people looking at me like on a stage. I hate the idea of me being by myself and everybody's like. And I'm like, what do I do up here? So yeah, it takes almost like an alter ego. I have to like, it's like an outer body experience. I have to like tell myself you're not the one performing, somebody else is, in
Yeah.
order to go do it. It's the craziest thing. And yeah, it's kind of just like a center. I like watch a whole bunch of other people performing, kind of just pulling inspiration.
Mhm.
Of course, going over the songs, going over what I'm gonna do, going over crowd interaction, what I'm gonna say, and then up until the moment, I'm like by myself sitting in the corner, just like praying, praying my prayer, and God take over, and He comes through for me on stage, and then I don't remember what happens when I get off.
Mhm.
I have to look at the videos.
Do you have a lot of stage fright?
I used to.
Okay.
It's not as bad anymore. Like just because I feel like only reason it was so scary because I wasn't confident.
Mm.
And then I wasn't confident in my voice. I wasn't confident in feeling good enough to be an artist or feeling good enough to be accepted by a crowd.
Mhm.
And now I don't look to be accepted by crowds. And I feel like that plays a huge part in it.
Mhm.
When you just get up there and be yourself and act like the people are like your family or your friends, it conveys a lot more authentically. So yeah, I still get nervous,
Mhm.
but I feel more like excitement nerves because it's like, I love this. Like it gives you a rush. So, but yeah, before I couldn't sing in front of like one person, it was so bad. Like I used to feel like paralyzed or something, and my voice used to crack really bad, and I was struggling.
Okay. So we will keep you here all night. So just a couple more questions. We'll take some pictures, get you out of here.
Yeah.
So how big is your mom and your support system with your music?
The world. Like, think bigger than the
That's
world.
amazing.
Yeah, she's my everything. I was just saying in another interview, like, she believes in me more than I believe in myself sometimes.
Shout out to Mama. I'm just like, shout out to Mama.
She's
That's
right
what I'm
there,
talking
y'all.
about. It,
Um,
that's real.
yeah, I told her, like, in 2023 I almost gave up music
Mhm.
because it just felt like nothing was working anymore. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like, it felt like I was sinking into this hole, and I was like, why do I keep trying? And I still, you know how you like start to tell yourself that you haven't gotten anywhere, but really
Yeah.
you've gotten so far. And it's like I almost said, she was like, girl, you work too hard. If you don't get your butt up
Yeah.
and keep going. She was like, that's what, the enemy wants you to think. He wants you to give up.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I
Facts.
mean? Like, you have a purpose in this life, and he's gonna do everything he can to distract you from it. So she keeps me centered. When I have my mental breakdowns and cry sessions, she keeps me like sane. She's like my therapist, kind of. Yeah.
That
Keeps it going.
That's really.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Yes.
That's really amazing. At 20 years old, to be able to say that and to do that. And the reason I say that is because we live in a world where people don't get along with their parents.
Mhm.
People don't want to take advice from their parents. They don't want to hear
Yeah.
anything they want to say. And
I'm grown.
I'm grown. You want to do what
Mhm.
you want to do.
Mhm.
And they let their friends get in their head. They let the world get in their head.
Yeah.
So, like, still being able to have that relationship with your mom, being able to communicate,
Yeah.
that's something that a lot of people never experience.
Yeah.
So, like, you have a very humble spirit.
Oh, thank you.
Like, you talk about your mom, like, talk about God a lot. Like,
Yeah.
I'm all for God.
Yeah.
They know that's my thing.
I wear cross. I literally, like, I have a tattoo even. That's my man.
Listen, my God.
My man, my husband, my dad. He's everything for me.
Listen.
He's had to be that.
Definitely. While we're at it, God is the Greatest is now at 200,000 likes for our hashtag that I've owned for 3 years.
Wow.
So
That's so cool.
I started a segment called God is the Greatest.
Wow.
2019. Just to give you a quick little story. So 2019, I lost everything I got wrong. Well, 2018, I lost everything I had. My house, everything. My job, my house, everything. I lost everything I had. I bought a car. I slept in my car for 4 months. I got 2 jobs. I took a shower at the gym. I did everything I had to do. Still made time to take my daughter to school, and still made time to make sure I worked 2 jobs. In the midst of all of that, I met my wife. And during that time, I found God. Found God in my car. I mean, I found God before that, but
you like,
I really found him that time.
I know what you
And
mean.
they say the last time that you find God, he'll really show himself to you. He'll open himself up to you. And unfortunately, sometimes we have to go into deep places, but you are in a very good place where you don't have to fall into that place, and you have a great support system.
Yeah.
And a lot of little girls need to hear from a young lady of your stature that they can still do that these things are possible.
Yeah.
And a lot of people will never understand that, and they'll never get that love.
Yeah.
But that, I mean, you still got to find a way to overcome it. But, like, I'm happy that you have that.
Yeah.
Because we live in a world now where everybody, like, everything is argue, fight.
Yeah, toxic.
I'm not making a relationship with my mom. I'm grown. And that's a beautiful thing to have.
Yeah.
Especially in 2024.
Yes.
It's a beautiful thing to have.
Yes.
And
shout out to you, mama.
listen, everybody that's out there, this is what I want y'all to do tonight. Whatever you're doing, I don't care what type of relationship you got with your parents, text them, call them, tell them you love them.
Yeah.
I'm really big on when you wake up in the morning telling people you love them, because it only take 1 second to change your life.
100%.
It only take 1 second to change their life.
Mhm.
And the last thing you want to do is get to it about nothingness.
Yeah.
Because I don't care what nobody say, a lot can be forgiven because we're not God.
Mhm.
And everybody do Bible verses, they want to talk, they want to be like God, but if we want to be like God, we're gonna forgive.
Yeah.
We gotta forgive no matter where it's at. We gotta forgive. So and that's hard for people because we got flesh. It's hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's big. I really like that for you.
Thank
So
you.
before we get you out of here, what's something that you would say? I'm not gonna say what would your older self say to your younger self because you're still young. What would your younger self tell your older self in 10 years when you get ready to get your Grammy or
Thank
your
you.
Emmy? Whatever,
on, speak
whichever
it.
one you get,
You got
but it's coming. But what would you say? What would you say to yourself then in that moment when you get there?
Thank you for not giving up. I
Mm.
think thank you for not letting your circumstances like stop you from doing what God told you you're supposed to do. Because Lord knows your circumstances can be very discouraging, and if you aren't walking by faith and you're walking by sight, you that's how like you fall into those holes. So yeah, just thank you for not giving up because it's so easy to give up, but you always have to just keep going. And I think my younger self will be so proud of that.
That's so dope. You're a dope young human being, and I don't say that about a lot of people because I despise teenagers. Like I do. I just think they all just. I just be like, ugh, look at y'all. I don't know what y'all doing. But you know, I mean, I used to be a kid too, but I just feel like we was different type of kids.
Yeah.
I feel like we was able to keep it more together. I do. I just like we could stay home at 15. You can't leave these new 15-year-olds at home. They burn your house down.
Ooh.
What?
Showcase.
Huh?
You heard to showcase.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Definitely. So
See y'all there?
definitely. So
I'm talking about, not the showcase. I'm talking about tonight. You know how we do it.
Oh.
yeah. Actually, we are. So
Oh.
before we go, would you mind leaving us with like a little tune? You got something you can sing for
What
us?
should I sing? Maybe my song code.
Listen, whatever
Whatever the spirit leads.
whatever you want to bless us with.
This is my song Cope. I wrote it when I was 16. You guys ready? Okay. I've been trying to cope with my feelings. Been trying to scream for help, but no one's hearing. No, don't really want to cry. Really can't deny. I always feel so alone. Why do I hold it all in? That ain't how you do it, yeah. Scared of vulnerability. I don't want to feel weak, but that's just how I cope. I don't got no business out here feeling like a joke. Maybe I should open up, but I can't let go. I don't want to fight, afraid of being judged, yeah. I don't want to go there. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Lauren Nicole here on the We Outside show. Before we go, before we end our interview for the night, we just want to leave all her contact information where you can find her, guys. So where can everybody find you at?
You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok at Lauren Nicole Official, LaurynNichole Official. You can find all my music at just Lauren Nicole, and I hope you guys go stream it.
They
I'm trying
will.
to make it out the daycare. I work at a daycare right now, so I'm trying
It's
to make
okay.
it out.
Listen, you got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for listening to our interview. We're going to take a 6-minute break. You guys are going to get ready to listen to the fine tunes of some. I want y'all to listen to Sexy Red so bad, but that's not what's about to get ready playing. So we're going to take a brief break. Literally, guys, we'll be back at 9:57 at the bottom of the hour. We're going to get to our topic, and then we're going to get out of here for the weekend. But we're going to go take a quick picture with our artist of the night. Hey, guys, make sure you check her out. This is Lauren Nicole. Fantastic interview. Humble spirit. Great, great young lady. Remember where y'all heard her at. Okay? Because when she hit the stage, the price is going up. All right? The price is going up. But thank you, guys. We'll be right back after this little 5-minute break. All right. Thank you, guys.
That was so dope. I love that.
I really like when people know how to
She's doing the raffle.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Hot 93.97 Network. This is the We Outside Show. Welcome back, guys. Hey, it's your guy, Elante Mills, on the ones and the twos. I got your girl, DJ Shayna, a.k.a. DJ Shiesty, here in this thing. And we got your girl, Shelly, man, with extra shells at the end, baby. Hey, man, what's going on? It's a beautiful, beautiful Thursday night. It's currently 10:02 in Metro Detroit, 34 degrees with light winds coming out of the west. Hey, guys, thank you so much for tapping in tonight. We had a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful interview with a young lady named Lauren Nicole. Lauren Nicole. Super, super duper dope. Phenomenal young lady, I have to say. And shout out to my motherfucking wife for buying me this warm ass coat. Okay, this I feel fly. I feel like the young niggas do. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, okay. I said, okay, babe.
Period.
Pooh.
So I think she had me ask you if you like it or
She did, and I had already knew. I said she definitely give me a coat. I said she definitely finna get the setup. She definitely get me a coat. But it's all love, guys. Like I said, guys, welcome back to the show. I got my lovely co-host with me. And I'm outnumbered. With the ladies, I'm outnumbered again. But it's all love, man. I love my sisters. Such good people. Funny though, when I met Shelly, I'm sure she thought I was a fucking psycho. I was like, I was like, I probably done scared the shit out of Shayna friend. I was having a bad day on my birthday. The first time he like really kicking it with Shelly.
Oh, you mean yeah?
When we went to Debo's. I didn't like. First of all, I didn't like shit I had on. That's for one. I wasn't bro. I'm a big dude. I'm not a skinny dude that can throw on anything and feel good. I need to feel good. That's big for me, and I'm a big dude. I want to.
But you look nice.
Yeah, like I don't remember it being like
right.
It don't. I didn't feel like I look nice. No, I ain't arguing with you.
I don't believe in ruining my nights over stuff like anything.
My night wasn't ruined over nothing. I was already irritated way earlier than that.
Once I'm out the house, like
I tried to get back right, but the food made me happy though.
The food made me happy.
That I will have to say that, man.
Those what they call daiquiris. We should
Whoo!
go
That
we should go Uber.
that liquid marijuana.
Yeah.
We definitely should do that
We
one
should
day.
do that again.
And we should just all go in on the Uber
got
and just
Uber.
all leave our car at one house.
Because I Ubered that night. Remember? I
Yeah,
got dropped off.
Yeah.
Oh, 'cause I
We
know.
should plan that as an
I know.
outing.
I drink. If I'm gonna drink, I'm not driving.
We should plan that as an outing. Cause like we supposed to go bowling, but nobody ever said nothing. Let's do bowling. Let's do it. But
I don't.
I don't-
But I will eat and drink.
okay.
I'm gonna be probably going to because Tom.
Well, let's go. I don't want to do a show and bowl. I think that's stupid.
It's too loud.
It's too loud. You woo.
We can have an outing and go. It's been a while. I want to do extra. I really
Ooh.
I've done extra several times.
So
Maybe when we get famous, we can invite people and they'll pay to come out and hang out with us.
Oh, that's sweet. Like have people come to the X store with us.
Yeah,
That's
but
sweet.
we wouldn't be charging them to come hang out with us. We will be taking the money and donating 75% of it to a foundation. I'm not gonna.
Once we rich.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. I'm not gonna. Yeah. We're not gonna lie to y'all right now. Okay,
No.
all proceeds right now are gonna go
Yes.
to us.
Because why would we do that?
Yeah,
Until we
you know.
rich. Then that, no. Cancer. All of that stuff.
So, do you know how to play Tunk? You know how to play Tunk? Okay. So let's get a little Tunk game going. Let's get ready to get into. Let's get ready to get into.
Weeks ago.
So,
bring Uno cards.
we do. So I kind of wanted to piggyback off. No, Uno's a great game. I kind of wanted to piggyback off the conversation we were having Tuesday that we didn't get to finish, and we were talking about successfully spinning the block, and we was talking about that conversation, but it was going somewhere else. The conversation was getting a little deeper than spinning the block back, and I've been seeing recently a video of a young lady kicking her dude out. and kicking her boyfriend out. She's like, I just don't want to be with you no more. It's just not working out. X, Y, and Z. You doing too much. I'm doing too much. So the next few slides is her putting her smoke alarm back in, bringing in water in the house by herself, bringing in the groceries, taking out the trash on her own. Then she calls her dude the next day, like, listen, you can come back home. We can split the rent. We can split the bills. This shit is too much for me. She was real life crying. And a lot of people were saying, like, it was everything that she had to take on by herself again. You know what I'm saying? So we always get into this topic of I don't want to call it 50-50, but we get into this craze of somebody fully taking care of somebody. But if let's just say you find an ordinary, regular schmeller guy, and he's willing to take on 50% of what you're doing, isn't that 50% less of what you were doing? And the only reason I ask that is because it's a quality of women out here who I'm not gonna say don't deserve to be fully taken care of yet, but I don't believe they have ascertained the attributes to be fully taken care of yet, and that man hasn't fully obtained his goals to fully take care of you. But he can see where the future may lead with you. How do y'all feel about men who may not have everything, but they have effort? What is that for y'all? Is that a no for y'all?
Mm-hmm. I feel like for some women, it definitely is that's weird. I was just having this discussion with somebody today, and I was saying it ain't tricking if you got it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I just, like we were talking about the whole cheesecake factory thing again. Like if that's that woman's level of what I need in a man, but that's not what everybody needs. You know what I'm saying? As far as I'm concerned, I'm a little bit more concerned about some other things rather than you fully take care of me. Because I take care of myself. You know what I'm saying? I was a stay-at-home wife for a lot of years. So I've been taken care of. It's not something that's new to me or whatever, something that I've never experienced before, whatever. But I can take care of myself right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a problem with a man that I can see. You got to have something, though, at this point in life. I'm a little bit old, so we can't come to the table with nothing, though. That's kind of where I'm at with it. Like, there are some minimum requirements at this point. But you don't have to have it all together. You don't have to be able to 100% take care of me and all my bills and all that right now.
5, right?
Yeah.
See, like me, like it's more so of the I've always made more than the men that I've dealt with for the most part. Like that's just always what it was. So when I'm dealing with you, it's because I really want you in my space. It's not because I need you in my space, and it's not because I'm looking for you to take care of me. But like what you said, I do agree. You got to come with something, like but it's more so how you treat me, and because I'm not looking for you to do anything for me like that. But I have to be careful because sometimes I notice that I can make stuff too easy for guys because of the fact that I am so independent and I come with everything. I have my own everything. So, that could be like, oh, she got it. Nah, yeah, I do have it, but you can't just come with nothing. This nah.
Because I can do all this by myself. If you can't do more for a little bit for me, if you can't do something on top of what I'm doing for myself, then we can't be together. Like if I'm already doing my nails like this and I have my hair like this and I'm doing this like this and I'm doing this, if you can't at least add to that, then it's probably not a beneficial relationship. And the same thing for you. If you already taking care of yourself, I need to be able to add something to you as a man, as a woman, add something to your life. And if not, it's probably not a beneficial relationship. But I think a lot of times that exchange for women, it tends to be more financial, and for men, it tends to be something else.
It tends to be sexual.
Yeah.
And I'm not, and I hate to be, I hate to say this statement, but it's on. Did you go?
She said it right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I hate to make.
So did you win?
Yeah.
You said it right.
I hate to make this statement, but
go because he don't. So you
gotta go.
Yeah.
It's the left thing that comes to the right.
No,
it's okay. It goes this way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I hate to make this statement, but I think a lot of men think that money is the goal to get sex.
Mhm.
And unfortunately, that's only because there's so many women who have made money such a top priority that a lot of men like myself have left genuineness of planning out real dates, um, just being a stand up guy, being a gentleman, because you're constantly thinking about how much money you need to have to be with this person.
Mhm.
And I think that you become overworked, not only as a man, but as a woman, thinking about the finances and not thinking about one day when this money doesn't matter, what else do we have? Because if our relationship is based off money, whether you want the relationship to be financial or not, when the money runs out and you're 60 and you're 70 and money is not the issue, then what do you have? What are you basing the relationship on? Because of course I do think you should add value, and what my values that I may want from a woman and what a woman may her values she want from a man, they may be different. But of course we may find somewhere in between those where they correlate. So like for instance, like for me it's really big to have a black woman who would understand my trauma and who wouldn't judge me upon my past and who would love me no matter what I told her. And that's big for me because I am who I am. I play, I'm goofy, but I love God. I cuss you out, but I hug you. And that's all of me, and you have to be willing to accept all of me. And I think we overlook some of those things that people really want to see each other in today's society because everything is so big on, oh, if he ain't got no money, he can't even talk to me. But you don't even know if he won't lie to you. You don't even know if he'll protect you if you get robbed. You don't know if he'll come pump your gas or not. Because when money isn't an issue, what can he do for you?
Right. But did you ever think that it doesn't matter to those type of women? It's your turn. Because I definitely have friends, and the biggest thing to them is how much money a man has. And it's and it's not necessarily what I find, but is it wrong if a woman, because it's the same thing as a man, okay, women look for men usually based on the security that they can provide, usually men. Men seek out women based on what they look like. That's the exchange that we were just talking about. So usually the amount of money determines what type of woman you can get, and how you look determines the type of man you can get and how much money he normally has. That is just the truth. I don't know why people won't say it. So Cheesecake Factory girlfriend who didn't want to go to the Cheesecake Factory, she made it very well known, I am not a Cheesecake Factory girl. So homeboy,
Even though it was a skit.
Well, even if it was, but homeboy should have been like, if you're not a Cheesecake Factory girl, that's all I can afford, or that's all I can do right now. No offense, he just not her type. It's nothing wrong with that. That's how I feel like, and it's the same thing. If you as a man like a woman who's thicker, a woman who's thin can't get upset because you're not interested. It's just not what you're looking for.
So I gotta be a little bit asshole on that because I'm guilty of this. I have played like I've had so much money and just been my genuine self, and women have come to like, I really like you, and they stop thinking about what you can provide financially because of the other things that you're doing. And the only reason I did that is because I was I was getting really upset that men wouldn't that I wasn't being valued for my face value and not what's in my pockets, because like I feel like if a man likes you, he's just gonna spend money. That's how I feel. I don't think it's deeper than that. Like if he like you, like we're gonna spend money on you. You know what I'm saying? Rather, no matter what it is. You know what I'm saying? Even if it takes us a minute to get to it, he's gonna spend it. And oh, I should have looked over there, and I should have looked over there. That's crazy. I need that. Um, that's wild. Y'all tripping out here. Okay, but yeah, but I do agree. Unfortunately, sometimes you have to date in your wage, but I do feel like it's a lot of women who get with men with a lot of money who end up in abusive relationships because they wanted the money so bad, and then they turn 40, 50, and they be like, it wasn't even worth it.
See, my thing is like at the beginning stages, we shouldn't have how do I want to say this? It's like you shouldn't have. When I'm talking to a guy, I shouldn't expect. Yeah, that was me. I shouldn't expect for you to do X, Y, Z offer. We just getting to know each other. So me coming in like, oh, you got to pay for this, you got to pay my bills, and I'm like, I don't know you, like, and that's just like even with me because I even had guys come and ask me crazy stuff. I'm like, we not on that level yet for you to even be asking this and that. You know what I'm saying? So right. So it's like I think people put their expectations is very unrealistic when it comes to when you're first starting off. To even be like, oh, he got to do this, he got to do that. And all. So I'm like, y'all don't even know each other. Like, I don't even feel right asking this dude to do X, Y, and Z. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know if I'm gonna even like him next week. Like, it's just, yeah. So I never understood that. Maybe I'm different, but and you know, I know that I can, and sometimes I tell myself I can be too independent. But if I am going to get to a point where I start, you know, asking a man for this or expecting this out of a man, it's like, you know, we've been kicking it. We established a rapport. Like, I don't know. That's just always been crazy to me for like women to just
being after sex almost immediately.
That's true too.
So once again, we're talking about an equal exchange because I just like once again, like I told you, I prefer in my relationship to definitely be a submissive person and a dominant male, but at the same time, I am a feminist. And so I do understand, and I feel the same way for the most part, but at the same time, as a man, you have the right to ask for sex immediately.
Yeah.
But I don't mean that you got to give it up.
Yeah.
I understand.
And I also.
You have the right to ask.
Well, first of all, no
I'm
man.
not saying they
No
don't
man.
have the right
So
to
I
ask,
want to say
go
this.
ahead.
No man has the right to ask a woman for sex. And let me tell you, because if we was doing, see, this is where I gotta kind of be on y'all side a little bit. This is where a lot of I ain't gonna call them men, a lot of niggas fuck up at. We don't have a right to sex. We don't have a right to a woman's body. I'm married. I don't, even though the Bible say that, but that's not my body. That's her body. She say no, that is no. But if a lot of men took the time, and a lot of men and women took the time to get invested into each other before they had sex, they can figure out they don't even want to fuck anyway.
Exactly.
But the problem is we're so lustful and we thinking with our penises. And men, I'm real big on sperm reduction. Put that semen demon back in you. Don't let them out all the time. Say no to sex sometimes. See if you really like her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, can you be with her with that bonnet on all the time? When she switch off from that cute outfit, can you deal with her shitty attitudes? You know what I'm saying? Because of course we like sex, and when sex it's a beautiful feeling. But when the sex over with, what else do we have? Can you still count on me after I'm not making you bust a nut? You know what value? Like you said, even if the value isn't money, like, can you be there in my time of need? You know what I'm saying? What type of man are you going to be if I lose my mom? What type of man are you going to be if I lose my dad? You know what I'm saying? Like, what type of man are you going to be if I get pregnant? Are you going to stay here and have a kid with me? Or are you going to bitch up and bitch out like the rest of these niggas in the world? Or come on the internet and make excuses? You know, so I agree with you on that. You make a very valid point. But us as men, I do feel like we need to hold ourselves. I hate when other men say we need to hold men accountable. No, we need to hold ourselves accountable. I can't hold another man accountable if I ain't doing the shit that I'm supposed to be doing. So how can I expect another man to do what he's supposed to do if I'm not doing right? And we need to start with ourselves. And I feel like if black men, and if y'all are mad at me, y'all can be mad at me. I feel like if black men had the statue and the values that we're supposed to stand on, OnlyFans wouldn't be a fucking running thing. Our black queens will have a body up in the house for us only in our eyes. They wouldn't want no white man. They wouldn't want to be with no other. They would want to be with their kings. But this is what happens when, and of course, there's a lot more, systematic things that go into this, of course, from back then, child support, SNAP. Of course, I know there's a lot of other things about the country trying to pull black men out of the house, but if we just stood on that business that everybody say, if we really protected black women like we want to fuck them, they'd be less likely to have their ass all on the internet. I honestly believe that.
No, 100%.
I honestly believe that
100%.
because back
That's what black men value, so that's what black women show. And I get like, oh, it's definitely cultural. Once again, feminist here, so I feel like do what you want to do, sis. For the most part, that is how I am. Like, you want to show it,
show it.
go ahead. But at the same time, no, I don't feel like that we would see everything that we see if black men weren't obsessed with what we see. It wouldn't be a thing. It wouldn't be necessary. Women wouldn't have to do it for attention. They wouldn't be babies online shaking their booty because
They wouldn't be looking for a sugar daddy because they have a sugar daddy.
that's what they would say. So like it's sad because I see comments and like once again I love black people so much, and more than black people I love black women. And I see the comments that people say when they see the videos, and it's like a lot of racial stuff and and this ghetto and this that, and it's like I get it may not be your thing, but once again, it is cultural. But unfortunately, that is just what it is right now. And I don't know if they're there. I don't see a change at any point, anytime soon. And it's terrifying because I tell Shane, I said my daughter is 6, and I'm terrified about what life is going to be like because my high school son, the girls got long blue wigs down to their booty, and they half dressed, and they got full lashes on, and it's cool.
Like not when we was growing up.
It is. It's so not. Different. So I'm terrified by the time my daughter gets to high school.
Top 5 artists, but they can not.
Right. In 10 years. Is it? You went already? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Be from Detroit, and you can't name yourself.
I was not going to. No. Top 5. Obviously, like I said, I definitely do. I mess with Rihanna's music very much. So I feel like after listening to Anti, but then also going through certain things that I went through when I was in.
I don't know. Somebody just wrote, I like how you turned up on my name. I'm killing you when I see you on God.
School. It made me like relate to the music.
Our name and her top 5 artists. I don't know. So listen, let me tell y'all something. Please stop. I don't know what's up with all this weird stuff towards the artists what's coming on. Like whatever type of outside beef y'all got with anybody, we're gonna tell y'all this. We not associated with any of it. So hey guys, if you into any of that gang stuff, we are not. So we are only looking for very fine, unique individuals to be a part of our show. That's that. Just weirdo stuff out here in the world. I don't know who this is. It was
things that I went through when I was at school. It made me like relate to the music differently. It made me, you seeing my cards? So that's number 1 for sure. I think Alicia Keys too. I definitely do like. I almost said love. I do. I love Alicia Keys' music. I feel like she has
top 5 artists, but they cannot be from Detroit, and you can't name yourself.
I was not going to. No. Top 5. Obviously, like I said, I definitely do. I mess with Rihanna's music very much. So I feel like after listening to Anti, but then also going through certain things that I went through when I was at school, it made me like relate to the music differently. It made me, you seeing my cards? So that's number 1 for sure.
This ain't no troll. I did. They don't have a picture. They got this up, but I'm about to ask people who this is because.
Why you don't think it's a troll?
Because it's not a troll. Look at the page. That ain't no troll page. Huh?
They got followers.
Yeah, they got a lot of followers. They ain't no troll.
My thing, I don't know. I guess my definition of a troll is different. I mean, just anybody that just starting like chaos just for no reason.
Fight for your own self-righteous. I don't know. Just weird. I don't know who this is.
I think Alicia Keys too. I definitely do like. I almost said love. I do. I love Alicia Keys' music. I feel like she has
top 5 artists,
getting back to the love that we was having a good, solid conversation. And I feel like we definitely need to do stuff like this. So, anyways, let's get back to it. When last time y'all had a good date?
Last night? No, did I say that?
Yeah, you can say that.
No, I said, did I say that?
Did you say that?
No, I didn't. It wasn't
Like a good date. I mean, we went kind of got one on one on Sunday.
like this week. I had a couple good days this week.
Did you? I'm proud of you. Yeah, I know you and your boo getting ready to go out of town, correct?
Yes.
That's what's up. I'm happy for you guys. I'm glad that you're dating. I am, and I'm glad that you have seemed to found you someone that may be worthy of being around full time. So that's really nice. That was
I've
really
been trying
nice.
to coach Shelly to her
Oh,
phase.
thank you, Chloe. You should be here.
And telling people that I may be considering one.
She's maybe considering.
Maybe considering.
Oh, hey, guy. Here's Coco. She said hi.
Hello.
Yeah. Don't know. So, trying to find out who that was writing on our page being weird. She said, I know I just got home. Hey, it be like that. We definitely will. Can't wait to see
Top 5 artists,
you
but
next week.
they cannot.
Yeah, hopefully you coming in next week and we will see you then. But today's show was great. We had a great artist come in here today. She was freaking phenomenal.
She was.
The energy was,
The last couple of artists
Have been good, yeah.
yeah.
Very, I don't know, but I wasn't into Gio for Rio. But he seemed pretty cool. But the other ladies
Yeah.
were really nice.
Definitely.
You told me.
Mm-hmm.
You said what? You said he was a good looking young man or
I
something?
did not say that.
I just asked.
She said she did say that. She said we said he was very nice looking.
I didn't say that. I don't even know
Rio the Great.
I know who y'all talking
Sexy Red is on live and Kevin just tagged me. I don't know, but Kevin just told me she's on live and he told me to hurry up.
about.
She looks so cute. She had a little black vibe.
What you was Jamaican? I thought they don't eat pussy.
No, man, them niggas sweet. That motherfucker.
African.
That's real. Oh yeah, we was there when they said that.
Yeah, they just act like they think they just so high.
Okay, we finna
And I thought that they
definitely
was
sweet
cool.
that.
They is, bitch.
Hey, my thing is,
They
They
Me
is,
and my
bitch. They be doing all
friend,
the
that's
Jamaican,
like 6.
especially when they love to do that. Oh, we don't.
I think they do.
You get a Jamaican to get in that bedroom and you put that pussy in that
Right, freaky ass.
Nigga, he ass.
What did she have? Did she have that?
I don't think she had her child yet.
I wonder what she's having. Photos with this baby in her.
Listen, I gotta be honest. She is living her life with this golden.
Because why stop just because I'm pregnant?
Yeah,
Did
you
she,
should.
did she like with her baby shower? Did it reveal what she was having?
I don't know. I just saw some pictures.
Oh,
They
okay.
didn't say anything about that. I don't think it was
Oh, whose turn is it?
yours.
No, I know it wasn't gender, but you know how like sometimes your
Yeah, I don't
decorations
think
can
so.
give off. Okay.
It was like red and black,
Okay.
of course.
That could have been every
But I
yeah.
think that's like her thing. But no, they didn't. I have nowhere to go with this. But no gender reveal as far as I know. They reveal who the baby daddy is.
That is the question.
It's on me.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody out yet.
Nope.
No.
That's ludicrous. That's ludicrous. Well, I want to say thanks for everybody that's out at home watching the We Outside show. Today was a very great show. We had Lauren Nicole in. She's a great artist. We'll be sure to leave all her information. At the end of today, before we go, we like to do Cousins Corner. Before we go, just want to talk to everybody about how they felt about the show today, and if you can leave everybody with some type of message before we go, and leave your handle. Whichever one of you ladies want to start, it's fine with me.
Sure. Today's show, our artist, she's very dope, very talented. Like I legit will add her to my playlist. like seriously. But one thing that she touched on, because I did go through daddy issues myself, so I definitely can relate. And just to tell everybody, just to, even though stuff happens to us, we all done been through some type of something, everybody has. So just to try to overcome it, do not be a victim to it. Don't stay in that spot. So don't be a victim, be a victor. And we reach Shayna Tanae on Instagram and on Facebook. Period.
So, hello out there in podcast land. I grew up with two dads. My mom got remarried when I was young, and both my dads were very active in my life. My biological dad would come to church on Father's Day and listen to my father preach.
Mhm.
And come to our house. So it was very loving. So I think I grew up kind of privileged, and I didn't understand what it's like to have like father issues. I think I just really, really got a full I understood it as a little girl, but I got a full understanding of it just in the last several years. And one of my friends actually looked at me with tears in her eyes and said, "You grew up with two dads. Like, what does it feel like to have just one dad?" And I was a grown lady crying with her because I'm just like, "Are you serious?" I never thought about, like, it just kind of hurt her just to even ask. So it's so good to see this young lady out here doing and turning it into something positive and hopefully helping to heal someone else like so many other Black women have done, because that's what we need. Positive role models for all generations of Black women so we could be heard, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to her, like very, 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 very sweet young lady. Very good energy. So I'm Shelly Shell, y'all. Y'all can reach me on Instagram. It's Miss Ruby _Woo WOO. You can find me on Facebook. My name is Shelly CC.
Oh, you already went.
Yeah.
Hey guys, my name is Elante Mills. My message to you guys is, man, try to heal yourself one day at a time. Just take care of yourself and just know that everything gonna be okay. And even when it's not okay, it's still gonna be good. And I know that, like, damn, man, like, I ain't gonna hold you up. Life is life for everybody. And I know everybody, I'm just gonna keep shit a buck. I know everybody faking it. I know everybody's faking it. I know money is tight. Groceries are expensive. Bills are higher than they ever been. And I get it. You still want to look like you that person. But in the words of the great TLC, don't go chasing waterfalls. And the reason I say that is because you gotta just live. If you're supposed to live a river life, live the river life. If God wants you to have an ocean, He'll give you the ocean. If you're supposed to have a pond life, have a pond life. And I think sometimes we try to fit into too big of an equation, and God has meant to have much simpler life for us. All of us aren't meant to be rich. And it's not to say we can't be successful, but it's not meant for all of us to have millions of dollars, because you can be very successful with less than $100,000. You can live a very nice life. And I think we get caught up in the labels and the Montclairs and the Gucci's and the Pradas, and we forget that the basic necessities of life, of living, are the best things you could ever have. My name is Elante Mills. This is the We Outside Show. This is my beautiful cast here. Reach out to these guys. Add them on Instagram. One is single, half single. And the other one is, we don't know.
Who the heck?
You're half single.
How am I half single?
Because we don't know if you single or single.
Like, you mean like it's weed?
Like, are you you divorced? Divorced?
What do you mean? I got divorced in 2019.
Oh, well, nigga, my bad, pimping. Her DM is open. Y'all fellas, go ahead and holler at her. I think we will have her on our date night too.
Ooh,
Our speed dating for Shelly. So, yeah. But yeah, thank you guys for watching tonight. This is the We Outside Show. We will see you guys next Tuesday. We have a phenomenal show. I will tell you guys who's coming right now. Let me tell y'all, because we're getting ready to wrap our interviews up for January.
such a good month.
It was. This was a
Start
great
the
month
year,
to
yeah.
start the year. I'm really proud of us. So to end next week, we have Rachel Black. She will not be coming in because she lives on the other side of the world, but she will be visiting us virtually. So that will be a great interview, and we'll have the whole gang in. So thank you guys. Good night. Take care of yourselves and each other.
Go Lions!
Period.
Go
Oh
Lions!
my God, go Lions! It's about to go down. We should go somewhere Sunday and watch it.
How about we go to Statham Nightlife and watch it?
They gonna be doing something